dear universe. As we look into the secrets and untold stories of the vast, icy expanse of Antarctica, guide our minds to seek knowledge and our hearts to discern the truth. Welcome to our exploration of one of Earth's final frontiers, Antarctica. Often perceived as a desolate, icy wasteland at the edge of the world, this continent holds secrets that could reshape our understanding of history, geography, and even the potential for life in extreme conditions. Today, we peel back the layers of ice and mystery that have long kept Antarctica isolated from the curious eyes of civilization. What lies beneath may surprise you, challenge your perceptions, and inspire your curiosity. Antarctica. The name itself evokes images of stark white landscapes and formidable ice shelves. But what if the frozen isolation of today cloaks a past that is far more complex and intriguing? Historical records, though sparse, have occasionally hinted at a continent that once might have been much more than a barren wilderness. Ancient maps, like the Piri Reis map of the 16th century, mysteriously depict Antarctic regions as free of ice, suggesting that they might have been mapped before they were buried under the ice. How could this be possible given the current scientific understanding of the ice sheet's age? Legends and myths from various cultures, including stories from the Greeks and Maori, speak of a distant southern land, often described as a lush, green paradise. These tales seem contradictory to the harsh, uninhabitable region we know today. Were these stories merely imaginative myths? Or did they stem from a time when Antarctica was radically different from now? As we dive deeper into the annals of history, we encounter whispers of expeditions that returned with tales of warm valleys sheltered from the cold, or of resources that were out of reach due to extreme conditions and inexplicable phenomena. Such accounts raise questions about what might have been lost to time and ice. What secrets lie beneath the miles of ice, preserved in the cold, waiting to be rediscovered? The intrigue deepens when considering the transitory visits of ancient explorers. Could it be that Antarctica was once part of a trade route, or perhaps a refuge for civilizations during global cataclysms? The evidence is sparse and often dismissed by mainstream historians, but the allure of these mysteries continues to draw the attention of researchers and adventurers alike. In this video, we are not just recounting tales from the past. We are unraveling the threads of history to reveal a tapestry of possibilities that could inform our understanding of human history and planetary evolution. Each piece of evidence, each legend, brings us closer to understanding perhaps not just the history of a continent, but the history of our planet. As we journey further into the enigmatic landscape of Antarctica, it becomes apparent that this continent is not merely a frozen desert, as often portrayed. It is a place of profound anomalies and geological wonders that defy simple explanation. Take, for instance, the Blood Falls, a shocking red waterfall that seeps from the Taylor Glacier. Initially, it might appear as if the ice is bleeding, a spectacle that has puzzled scientists and explorers alike. Beyond the crimson spectacle of Blood Falls, Antarctica hosts hidden lakes that exist miles beneath the ice surface, completely isolated from the outside world for perhaps millions of years. These subglacial lakes, like Lake Vostok, are of great interest to scientists because they are ecosystems that exist in total darkness, under immense pressure, and at temperatures well below freezing. What kinds of life forms might exist in these lakes? What can they teach us about the possibilities of life elsewhere in the solar system, like on the icy moons of Jupiter or Saturn? These questions not only deepen the mystery of Antarctica, but also link it to broader cosmic mysteries, suggesting that understanding our most remote continent could be key to opening up secrets of life beyond Earth. Peeling the layers of ice and looking into the depths of the unknown, Antarctica reveals itself not only as a land of natural mysteries, but also as a canvas for human intrigue. Over the years, This remote continent has been the subject of numerous conspiracy theories and rumors of secret bases hidden away from the public eye. Stories circulate of covert operations and restricted zones where no ordinary traveler can tread. While much of this might be dismissed as the product of fertile imaginations, certain aspects warrant a closer look. The existence of military and research bases in Antarctica is well documented. Stations like the United States' McMurdo Station and Russia's Vostok Station are established for scientific research, but their remoteness and the secretive nature of some expeditions have fueled speculations. What are they studying? Are there areas off limits for reasons not disclosed to the public? These questions linger, fed by occasional leaks and whistleblower testimonies that hint at activities ranging from advanced weapon testing to undisclosed encounters with unidentifiable phenomena. Historical agreements such as the Antarctic Treaty, which designates Antarctica as a scientific preserve with freedom of scientific investigation and bans military activity on the continent, add layers of political intrigue. Why such a need for an international agreement over such a remote land? What might be so important in this icy wilderness that requires the combined oversight of multiple countries? The treaty, intended to promote peace and cooperation, paradoxically also casts a veil of secrecy over operations in Antarctica, prompting one to wonder what lies beneath the diplomatic and scientific attempt. The icy expanses of Antarctica not only hide secrets beneath their frozen surfaces, but also, according to some, above them. Over the years, numerous reports of UFO sightings and unexplained phenomena have made this continent a focal point for those inclined toward extraterrestrial theories. Enthusiasts and conspiracy theorists alike suggest that the secluded and harsh environment of Antarctica makes it an ideal location for undisclosed alien bases or for extraterrestrial visits hidden from public view. Reports often cite satellite images and personal accounts from former military personnel, which allegedly show unnatural and unexplained structures emerging from the ice or strange aerial activity in the region's secluded airspace. While it is crucial to approach these claims with caution and a critical mind, they underscore a broader cultural fascination with the unknown and the unexplored. They prompt us to consider how much of our planet remains a mystery, and how these mysteries can fuel both wonder and wild speculation. Shifting our focus from the speculative to the scientifically substantiated, Antarctica's climate and environmental conditions provide a unique opportunity to understand Earth's past and predict its future. The ice cores drilled from deep within the ice sheet serve as time capsules, containing air bubbles that are centuries old. These tiny trapped bubbles offer a snapshot of the Earth's atmospheric conditions at the time they were encapsulated. Scientists analyze these air samples to track historical climate patterns and greenhouse gas levels, providing crucial data that inform our understanding of climate change. The evidence derived from these ice cores illustrates how dramatically and rapidly our climate can shift, offering a stark warning of the potential future impacts of current environmental trends. The continent's rapidly changing ice conditions serve as a critical indicator of global warming. The melting of Antarctic ice contributes significantly to rising sea levels worldwide. By studying Antarctica, scientists gain invaluable insights into the interconnectedness of global ecosystems and the overarching influence of climate phenomena. Looking into the icy wilderness of Antarctica, it's not just the cold that captures our attention, but also the life that thrives here against all odds. Antarctica is home to a surprisingly diverse array of species, each adapted to survive in one of the planet's most extreme environments. From the microscopic organisms living in the ice to the large marine mammals like seals and whales that frequent its waters, life here demonstrates incredible resilience and adaptability. Consider the microorganisms found in the subglacial lakes we discussed earlier. These organisms survive without sunlight, in extreme cold and pressure, relying on minerals and other non-organic means to sustain life. Their existence challenges our understanding of life and its necessities, potentially mirroring the conditions on distant, ice-covered worlds, thus providing clues about life's possibilities beyond Earth. On the surface, the emperor penguin is a symbol of Antarctic life, enduring winter temperatures as low as 60 degrees Celsius and winds up to 200 kilometers per hour during breeding season. Their survival and breeding strategies offer profound insights into adaptation and endurance. Similarly, the Antarctic krill, a small creature at the base of the food chain, not only supports the diet of almost every marine animal in the Southern Ocean, but also affects global carbon cycling by sequestering significant amounts of CO2. Antarctica is not just a continent of natural wonders, but also a focal point of international cooperation and treaty-based governance. The Antarctic Treaty, signed in 1959 by 12 countries, now has over 50 signatories and sets aside the entire continent as a scientific preserve, prohibiting military activity and ensuring the freedom of scientific research. This unique diplomatic effort highlights the global recognition of Antarctica's significance to humanity and the environment. Research conducted here is crucial for understanding not only regional, but global environmental changes. Stations scattered across the continent, operated by countries from around the world, underscore the collaborative effort to study everything from astronomy and meteorology to glaciology and biology. This international presence, regulated by the treaty, ensures that findings are shared globally, fostering an atmosphere of cooperation rather than competition. The treaty also includes measures to protect the Antarctic environment, regulating the impact of human activity and preserving the continent for future scientific research. This aspect of the treaty is crucial, as the implications of climate change and human activity extend far beyond Antarctica, affecting global sea levels and climate patterns. The ongoing scientific exploration and international collaboration in Antarctica serve as a model for managing common global interests and resources. While we have explored the vast and pristine wilderness of Antarctica, it becomes clear that beneath its icy surface lies a wealth of untapped natural resources. Geologists believe that Antarctica holds large reserves of minerals and fossil fuels, including coal, iron ore, and possibly oil and natural gas. These resources, largely unexploited due to the harsh conditions and protective treaties, represent a potential treasure trove that could shift global economic balances if ever accessed. The Protocol on Environmental Protection to the Antarctic Treaty, commonly known as the Madrid Protocol, bans all mineral mining in Antarctica, preserving the continent for scientific research and environmental conservation. This ban, in place since 1998, reflects a global commitment to protecting one of the Earth's last untouched natural reserves from industrial exploitation. But the protocol is up for review in 2048, raising questions about the future. As global resources become scarcer and technology advances, the pressure to revisit and possibly revise this protocol increases, posing significant ethical, environmental, and geopolitical challenges. The potential exploitation of these resources invites a host of considerations. On one hand, the economic benefits could be substantial, driving investments in technology and infrastructure capable of withstanding Antarctica's extreme conditions. On the other hand, the environmental risks are immense. Disturbing this fragile ecosystem could have unforeseen consequences, affecting not just the local wildlife and landscapes, but also global climate patterns and sea levels. This leads us into deeper, more speculative territories. Antarctica's isolation and the extreme secrecy surrounding some of its scientific projects have fueled ongoing speculation about what else might be concealed in its icy expanses. The continent's harsh environment and the high cost of conducting operations there make it an ideal candidate for activities far from public scrutiny, including those that might be ethically dubious or technologically sensitive. While much of the speculation is rooted in conspiracy theories, ranging from secret Nazi bases to hidden extraterrestrial artifacts, these theories thrive in the absence of clear information and transparency. They underscore a broader public demand for openness and accountability in how Antarctica is managed and utilized. As stewards of this global commons, the signatory nations to the Antarctic Treaty must balance scientific exploration, environmental conservation, and transparency to ensure that the continent continues to serve the interests of all humanity, not just a select few. While we wrap up our journey through the mysteries and realities of Antarctica, we are reminded of the delicate balance between exploring and preserving our planet's final frontlands. The continent serves as a natural laboratory, a beacon of international cooperation, and a reminder of the responsibilities we carry for future generations. Whether it's protecting its unique wildlife, uncovering its climatic secrets, or debating its economic potential, Antarctica challenges us to think globally and act thoughtfully. In the spirit of discovery and stewardship, let us continue to respect and protect the mysteries and resources of Antarctica, ensuring it remains a place of wonder and scientific discovery for generations to come.